Thank you. Kia ora koutou, everyone. Finally, I have a stand that I'm tall enough to reach, and all you guys can still see my face. I'm so happy about it. Anyway, thank you all for coming today, first of all, and giving me the opportunity to listen to you guys, because every single talk I've heard so far has been amazing. So big round for all of you, first of all. Yeah, you can clap for yourself. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Collar. I'm already so inspired, and I can't wait to tell you my story. Right? It's going to be a story about me and my journey, and of acceptance and self-love. Okay, because I feel it's a worthwhile message to spread, and we should all be good at spreading positivity. So, of course, my journey did not start out that well. It started out in an ICU where I was diagnosed with partial hemiplegia at birth. So I was 32 weeks premature, and there were other medical complications. So partial hemiplegia affected the right side of my body, and there was a hole in my heart, and I had underdeveloped lungs, and the doctors actually declared that I probably wouldn't even make it past the first 100 hours. But fast forward to 4 years later, and I call this country home now. So I guess that was a 360-degree turnaround. And I love this country, by the way. I absolutely love this country. Like, I call myself a Kiwi. It just brings such a good, smile to my face. Anyway, and my name means smile. Fun fact now. So now you know a bit of Hindi. Muskaan means smile. So aptly named. So obviously when I got here, I was struggling in day-to-day activities as a special needs child. I was terrible at sports. I could not talk to people, which is really ironic now. I could not talk to people. I was not good at making friends because I was way too preoccupied with trying to understand myself and my body and my mind, right? And I was trying to understand all the world, all these rules that we have to live around, in the world. And for me, as a little child, it was really hard trying to find answers to all the questions that kept coming up. You know how something's really bothering and you can't seem to solve that problem and really annoys you? That's how it was for me all the time. But why was I not like other people? Why did I have to wear a brace on my foot? Why can't I make friends? And why can't I do this? And why can't I do it? Why all the time, right? But out of the blue, things changed, right? Because my brother was born, and yes, I know, you're right there, I can see you. So my brother was born, and when he came into my life, right, I saw a lot of the answers to my questions coming to fruition. He was my first best friend, and he actually taught me the art of happiness. So that life made a bit more comfortable, but one day, actually, I reached a point in my life where I just got fed up because I was not moving forward. I just felt like I couldn't do anything. So 11 years old, I actually sat down with myself, and I asked myself, Muskaan, what can you do? Who are you, right? I decided, okay, I made a list. I said, this is my strengths, these are my weaknesses. I made some goals, and I said, look, this is your strengths, and you're going to work on your strengths now. That's what I told myself. I decided I'm going to accept myself, okay? And I know that a lot of us struggle with this one because we aren't always happy with what we are and who we are and what we have, but magic happens, okay? Magic happens when you do accept yourself. And the most important thing that you're going to realize is that you're going to stop comparing yourself to other people, hands down, okay? Accepting me introduced me to a new me, who discovered, a Muskaan who discovered that she could talk. Okay, you know I can talk by now. She can talk, she's confident, she knows that she's going to achieve anything she puts her mind to. Okay? We need to understand that it's important to be us, and we need uniqueness to run the world. Yeah? Accepting yourself will give you confidence to take risks instead of pushing them away. Yeah? It'll give you confidence to witness successes, because there's nothing more beautiful than confident people in the world. Yeah, we just saw some amazing examples right here. Yeah, when you learn that you're confident, you automatically start looking for opportunities, because you know that risk-taking will lead to learning. Because my introvert self, right, I was talking to 59,000 listeners every week by the time I was a radio host at 12 years old. That is a 360-degree turnaround. You're going to find yourself surrounded by the right people. I mean, how do you expect others to accept you when you haven't accepted yourself? Yeah, I've heard how hard, like, people get so excited about growing up, I want this, I want to do this, I want that, and then they get there and it's like, oh, that's not what I want now, because they forgot to live in the moment. So you got to learn to live in the now. Yeah? You got to learn to live in the moment. It's fine if you're a bit childish. I'm 20. My parents still have to deal with me. Too bad. Self-acceptance will give you a life of abundance, because you pick up your self-worth when you stop giving a damn about what everybody else thinks about you and you focus on yourself, your successes and your dreams. Yeah? I wrote my autobiography at 13 when I was going through corrective surgery at Starship Hospital. I had no idea what I was doing. But I did it, and it ended up becoming a textbook in my Year 9 English curriculum at Westlake. And then at 14, I shared my story on the TEDx Auckland stage, so that was the most thrilling experience of my life. That's what got me into public speaking. But what it made me realize is that my story actually has a message. Yeah. And then I can motivate other people. So I've got a voice now. I found my voice. I'm a speaker now, and I've actually made it my passion to speak on stages like this and inspire people. And from then, I have not stopped. I'm sure you guys have figured that out. Self-acceptance will teach you how to love yourself, because we've all been in that place of doubt and fear and, oh, I'm not good enough and I can't do this, and it creates confusion, yeah? But if you start out but knowing your potential, I'm going to agree that initially it won't be what you expect of yourself. Like, you might realize, okay, I need a little bit more of this and a little bit more of that. But if you start with what you have, along the way, you just might realize what you have is actually enough or more than enough for yourself or for other people, because each one of us actually has something to offer. I'm sharing my story now with every single chance I get. I grabbed every single opportunity and I saw my life change. And what that also made me realize that actually I'm changing other people's lives too. So, to conclude, start with the art of acceptance, okay? Know yourself before you get other people to know you, and change your life in small but meaningful steps, and you will see changes come to you. Take them up. It's cool to be different. You're you. Thanks, guys.